Hi everyone, it's before 7 here at the Island Packet Factory, and we have a 349 that's leaving this morning to Chicago. Leslie and I will be following the boat up there to do the help with the commissioning and oversee it. This boat does have electric primary winches, and he has the electric reacher and a manual main and manual jib. You can see we have for the reacher buttons on both sides, so depending on whatever sheet line's on, you can take care of it that way. And of course the primaries. Electronics have already been installed by Kevin, and obviously the helm's all wrapped up. All right, let's. Boat is obviously IV free and camel tan. Here we go downstairs. Cushions on this boat. I put a build sheet with me. We obviously have sapelli wood. The two captain's chairs with the table and the drink holder. We did not do a display down below. We did, of course, the VHF. We've got the Victron controller, standard panel. He did do some nice blinds over the ports. Fair amount of fans, which is nice. Boat going to Chicago, obviously it doesn't really need air and heat, but he also did that. Well, I don't know, maybe there's a few times in the summer, like right now. Standard refrigerator, freezer, microwave, cabinet, dish storage, drawer storage, more drawer storage, and of course under the counter storage. Selected the two double sink stainless steel, and we have the Dickinson Mediterranean propane stove. Of course, this is a nice size dry locker that actually goes below that as well. So if you start digging into the boat, you really have more storage than you'll find on any other boat. Island Packets have always been known for storage and tankage and quality. All right, let's see if I can find out what we got going on here. We do have a Maybrew 17,000 BTU variable speed air and heat on the boat for the cabin. So this would do the Salon as well as the forward cabin. Light ivory, camel tan. They did the off-white headliner instead of this would typically be in a traditional boat. This would be ivory, but we did off-white instead. So that's why, if you're wondering why it's a little bit lighter. And then on the IGU, we did the camel tan. So everything is a traditional except for the headliner, which honestly makes the boat look nice down below. It's a nice contrast between. Still looking for sails, fusion main, Dacron jib, fusion reacher. I agree with that. Dodger, we're going to get a Dodger on the boat when we get to Chicago. Captain's Navy, we'll catch you up on that. Helm cushions, umbrella, Captain's Navy, cockpit cushions, Salon fabric, ultra leather, pro salt. Okay, so as you can tell, it's a relatively light color. Of course, we have storage behind. I'm going to do a little quick one here. We've got the Pullman berth. Gives you the extra hanging locker here. You give up that hanging locker with the V berth. Of course, great lighting in here. I mean, it's still, as you can see, it's semi-dark outside, and Leslie and I are really into lighting, and We just love to light these boats up, and the nice wainscoting that we have, or wainscoting that we have along the sides. Fan, his and her fans. Looking aft now. We're gonna wrap this up. Everybody knows that we have a really nice set of stairs. That, if I can unlock it, and then I'm just going to lift up slightly. As you can see, they raise themselves. We've got lighting in there, great engine access. As always, opens up on port and starboard, as well as underneath the aft berth. This boat, like all island packets, are handcrafted by some very high quality craftsmen here in Largo, Florida. Aft cabins filled up with sails and cockpit cushions and some of the stuff that we want to go with the boat. We've got a shelf locker and a hanging locker back here. All right, well, I'm going to turn off the lights. I'm going to close up all the doors, make sure all the ports are tight and hatches are tight. And next stop, where anybody will be inside, will be at the Larsens Boat Yard in Waukegan, Illinois. Thank you for your time. Call me if you have any questions. My email is daryl@ipy.com. And I look forward to hearing from you and building your island packet. God bless.